I've received a lot of interesting comments on my channel, and today I'm going to respond to 6 comments that I think would apply to many people involved in disability applications. Hello, I'm John Foster. I'm a medical doctor who does Social Security disability exams. I've been doing them since 2017, and as usual, everything I say reflects my own opinions based on my own experience and study, and not the opinions of the Social Security Administration or any other medical body. Now, the first issue is people ask me to comment on their individual case, and I don't do that unless the case involves something that would apply to a large number of people. People want to know, with the problems I have, will I qualify for disability? And there are 2 ways you can find out. The first is to look up your condition in Social Security's listing of impairments and see if you meet their requirements for disability. I'll include a link to the listing of impairments in the description of this video below. The second way is to contact a disability attorney, an attorney who specializes in Social Security disability cases. These attorneys earn their fees by receiving part of a person's Social Security disability payments. So they become very good at judging whether a case will be accepted or denied. The second issue I've received several comments concerning is the age cutoff for applying for Social Security disability. And the age cutoff is 1 year before you reach full retirement age. Most people's full retirement age is 67, and that means the oldest you can apply or be approved for Social Security disability is 66. For people born in 1958 and 57, the full retirement age is a little bit younger, but for most people, it's 66. You cannot apply or receive Social Security disability if you're age 67 or above. You transition into Social Security retirement income. The next comment that I've seen is something along the lines of, my doctor put me on disability, or his doctor didn't put him on disability. And I've stated this before, but it's very important to understand. No doctor can get you approved or denied for Social Security disability. The final decision on your application is always made by the staff at the Social Security Administration. Now, of course, getting a report from any doctor who sees you that they feel you're disabled or that they feel you have severe work-related limitations will help your disability application. But I have seen instances where a doctor wrote their opinion that a patient was disabled, but Social Security denied the disability application. The only people who can approve a disability application are the staff at the Social Security Administration, or if the case is being tried in administrative law court, an administrative law judge can approve or deny the application. The fourth comment I saw that I thought was interesting had to do with a person feeling guilty about applying for disability. And I find that this is fairly common in disability applicants. They feel bad about not being able to work, and they feel guilty about applying for disability. And I think that's really a sad state of affairs. I tell folks, you have homeowners insurance if you own a home, and if your house burnt down, you'd collect on that insurance and you wouldn't feel bad about it. Well, Social Security disability is a form of insurance as well. You pay into the Social Security fund every year that you work. And if you become disabled, part of the money from that fund is used to pay your disability payments. And I wouldn't feel guilty at all about it. The fifth comment that I got was about disability exams, what Social Security calls consultative examinations. These are exams arranged by and paid by Social Security, done by an independent doctor who has never seen you before. And the question is, does everyone get one of these exams? And the answer is no. When you apply for Social Security disability, Social Security reviews your questionnaire and all the medical records that they get. And many cases are approved or denied based on that information. Cases that tend to get referred for consultative examinations are cases where there are inadequate or out-of-date medical records, or where the medical records are conflicting, where one doctor says one thing and another doctor says something else. The sixth comment is really an amalgamation of a large number of comments and reflects the lack of understanding on the grounds on which Social Security approves or denies a claim. Once again, Social Security doesn't approve or deny a claim based on a person's diagnosis, with some few exceptions, or symptoms. The approval is based on the work-related limitations. As I've said many times before, what you need to do is focus on your work-related limitations and document those as best you can. And additionally, those work-related limitations must have been present for at least 12 months or be expected to be present at least 12 months. And it's often difficult, if the limitations have been present for less than 12 months, to know what will happen in the future. A general point is that doctors are very bad at predicting the future. Finally, another comment was on the necessity of engaging a Social Security disability attorney. And I think that blanket statements such as everyone needs an attorney or no one needs an attorney are both wrong. I've talked about this before, and here's what I think. If you have a clear-cut case that meets a listing, you probably don't need an attorney. When I would consider engaging an attorney is if I have had a complicated or difficult case, or if my initial application was denied and I was appealing, and especially if my appeal was denied and I was appealing a second time, in which case my application would be judged by an administrative law judge in administrative law court. I think it's a big mistake for anyone to go to court for any reason without an attorney. Well, I hope this has been helpful. If it has, I'd like it if you subscribed and liked the video. And as always, remember, if it happens, it's possible.